Good morning, all. Eric with Cruising with Cheryl and Eric coming at you once again with the cruise news that you can use. Got lots of stuff going on today, so let's go ahead and get started. First up, Carnival Freedom has its tail. Yes, the Carnival Freedom, which unfortunately last year caught fire and melted the whale tail, finally has that whale tail replaced. The ship has been in dry dock in Spain for a couple of weeks now, and finally got the whale tail replaced and is back in sailing form. She started a transatlantic cruise with passengers yesterday. And Elio's back again. You can just, there he is. They also made, a couple more changes. They repainted the ship to match the Mardi Gras color, the colors that the Mardi Gras ship has. They opened the Heroes Tribute Bar, saluting all military personnel. And they opened the Dreams Studio. It's a private studio, photography studio. You can book photography. Let me start that again. Dream Studio is now open on board, and it's for private photography sessions while you're on board. So you might want to check her out. Next up, the Royal Caribbean's Brilliance of the Seas hit Sydney. She begins her 6-month cruise season in the Australia area, starting yesterday, or I'm sorry, the 22nd. She's featuring 20 different itineraries from 5 to 18 nights, including New Zealand, Fiji, Kangaroo Island, Melbourne, Port Douglas, Vanuatu, and more. Definitely some itineraries down there that I want to check out. Really, Ilya? You just sitting there going to look pretty. Norwegian Gem got some major itinerary changes. The November 1st sailing was supposed to have gone to Greece, Turkey, Egypt, and 2 ports, Haifa and Ashdod in Israel. Because of the escalating conflicts in that area, they're making some pretty significant changes. So that itinerary is now going to stop in Kusadasi, Turkey, Alexandria, I believe it's an overnight in Alexandria, Limassol, Cyprus, Aliana, Turkey, Heraklion, I apologize, Rhodes and Mykonos in Greece, and they're going to, I believe it's a one-way, or it's a, repositioning. It's going to end in Athens on November 11th because of the significant amount of itinerary changes. NCL is offering its passengers $200 per stateroom onboard credit. So if you're on that sailing, you're probably getting ready to leave soon. I'm assuming by now you've gotten communication from NCL, but if you haven't, you might want to check it out. Decide if it's something you want to do, or if you want to try and change to a different sailing. MSC is making some pretty massive itinerary changes on 6 of their ships. There's so many changes, it would take me an hour to cover them all. So if you're booking on an MSC cruise that's visiting, how can I say this? Visiting that part of the world, I would double check with MSC to see what changes were made to your itinerary, if any. And if you don't like it, if you don't like the changes, see what you can do to switch to a different ship or a different sailing. 6 ships were impacted by this. They made changes to 6 different ships itineraries: the MSC Orchestra, Symphonia, Opera, Splendida, and Harmonia. So if you're on an MSC ship sailing coming up soon, might want to get in touch with them, see what's going on. Finally, the Celebrity Silhouette was due to depart from Southampton at 4 p.m. on the 22nd. Because of some pretty bad weather in that area, they delayed that departure. The guests had the opportunity to either embark between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. on the 22nd, or 7:30 a.m. I think it was 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. yesterday, the 23rd. The ship was planning on departing like noontime yesterday, and Celebrity is trying to make the impact of this change hurt a little bit less. So if you were already in the area on Sunday and you didn't want to embark, that late at night, they're offering up to I believe it's 200 pounds, so which is equivalent to about $243 US, to cover the cost of you staying in a hotel overnight. And then they're also offering onboard credit equal to 1 day of the cruise fare, as well, as a way of apologizing for not being able to leave on time. Also, the ship is skipping their first stop. I believe today they were supposed to stop in Punta Delgada in the Azores, but because of the late departure, they just got to scrub that stop completely and just get underway. So the itinerary, they were supposed to leave on Sunday, and then they were going to be in the Azores today, and then it would be at sea. Now they're just departing. They departed yesterday. They got 7 days at sea before they head into Bermuda. Now that also could change because Hurricane Tammy is supposed to be not supposed to be, is bearing down on Bermuda. So depending upon the timing of when Tammy hits, when it clears through, they might end up having to change that itinerary some more, and maybe skip Bermuda, or change things around and go to Bermuda later or sooner. I'm sure the passengers are on board are being kept abreast of that. So, and obviously Ilio really wants to be in the limelight today. But that's about it for the cruise news you can use. I hope you have a wonderful day.